Come on. I say good morning. We're gonna go outside. Well, good morning. It is really breezy out here. Like, wow. Beautiful weather. Don't blow away. Hold on to your coffees or teas. And stay put. Oh, yeah. So if you're having a cup of coffee or tea, cheers. Clink. Here's a wonderful day. It's good. She's just right here in the garden, enjoying the grass and the fresh air. Yeah, hi. And of course, I have 2 cookies to go with my delicious cup of coffee, and they survived. There's not a lot left though, I will say that. There's probably like around 5 left. Yeah, they were really good. Definitely going to double the recipe next time. Yeah. I mean, like anything else, it just doesn't last. It doesn't. It's like here 1 second, poof, gone next. Yeah, but we enjoy it while we can. I can confirm they are really good Dunkin' coffee. Yeah, she's right there. The garbage truck, you can hear the garbage truck. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but yeah, the garbage truck is going around. Alright, she's back inside. It's too noisy for her liking. Yeah. He's just down the next street, but those trucks are loud. Yeah. Yeah, so let's have a good coffee chat. There's lots to talk about. I know I did not write any of it down. You knew I wouldn't. I knew I wouldn't. It's wishful thinking. I think I've only written down what I want to talk during coffee chats like 1 time. Yeah. Maybe we'll work on that. Future Stephanie will. We'll work on that. Yeah. I hope I remember everything to talk about. If not, I'll save it for the next coffee chat, right? There's always the next coffee chat. That is so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so I mentioned Matthew Perry, if you've seen in the news, I talked about how they were, I think like about a month ago, I mentioned that they were investigating his death. So it was like, that's interesting. And 5 people have been arrested, including his live-in assistant and a couple of doctors. And let me tell you, I hope they rot in jail. I hope they do. You know, they saw $signs with Matthew, and one of the doctors in the text said something like, I wonder how much we can get out of this moron, something like that. You know, they called him a moron, you know, and it's like, what? Like, that you know, it's just like oh my gosh, you know. And the police find everything. The police find everything, even your texts, you know, they find everything. Yeah, so like they just saw $signs, and you want to know how much they got out of him? $55,000 for, I think it was around 20 something vials of ketamine, you know. And oh, my cookie just fell on my it broke into my coffee. It went for a swim. Oh, I get a treat when I'm done. Never a dull moment. No. Yeah, and this doctor, like, hey, you are a doctor, which means you worked hard for your license. You worked really hard. You paid a lot of money for your license. Being a doctor, you know, it doesn't come easy. You just don't wake up the next morning and, okay, here's your white coat. You're a doctor. Congratulations, you know. They make it really hard for a good reason. And so you put all of that on the line and pretty much ruined your career. Like, Matthew Perry deserved so much more. Like, he did not deserve that crap. You know, it pisses me off. Like, it just does. And they knew he was a struggling addict. No, he was trying to clean. I think he was clean, but, you know, they always, fall back to it. And, like, drugs have, like, a strong hold on people. It's just crazy. So he, you know, obviously, you know, lost his license and, you know, like, trust in his patients, you know, that's gone, and, like, yeah, it's terrible. Like, how can a person do that, you know, just, enable, like, yeah, and he died alone. And like, and even his live-in assistant, you know, it's like, you lived with the guy. If you lived with the guy, you would have a close personal relationship with him. How could you do that? How could you not, like, step in and help, you know, and, like, intervene, you know, and, but no, like, awful. So, yeah. It reminded me of Michael Jackson all over again, right? Like, it was deja vu. So, sad that he got taken advantage of, and that's how his life ended, because he was young. He was, like, what, in his 60s, I think, you know? Yep. They just sold dollar signs. And they didn't care about anything else, really. Yeah. Okay, so that was that. Oh yeah, Jada Duggar, you know, she got married. It was the most un-Duggar wedding, and I loved it, because People magazine took pictures, and I hope she got the money and not Slime Bob, her father. There's only one picture of him walking her down the aisle. I still can't stand his face, you know, like, Of course her brother wasn't there. Trash, because he's behind bars. Oh no. Do you know he's serving 15, I think a 15-year sentence, and he's already served two of those years, and I'm like, really? Has it been 2 years? It still feels like yesterday he went to jail. But yeah, I guess it's been 2 years. So he should just stay there. You know, I know, like, he's just, yeah. Yeah. Because, like, her dress was off the shoulder. She was showing skin. And if you watch the Duggars, you know, when they were on TV, and if you've seen, like, the other sisters' wedding dresses, you know, they were, like, always modest and, like, you know, covered up. But no, hers, oh, she looked beautiful. I think she was 34. She's the oldest daughter. Yeah. And the bridesmaid dresses were beautiful. They were like a champagne color. But everybody was asking, where's Jill? Where's Jill? Where's Jill? And I was wondering the same thing. Where the heck is Jill? Because at one time, they did have a really close relationship. But then, like, you know, Jill's book came out and, like, things were said. And so, but who knows? We don't really know, right? Like, if they still have a close relationship. You know, yeah, which I still want to read her book. Yeah. I have to get that book from the library, Jill's book, Counted On. Yeah. I'm still waiting for the Bridgerton book, and I'm thinking I'm just going to watch the series, because I was going to read the book, okay, but there's 14 people ahead of me, and apparently they're very slow readers. Like, You know, it's just like, oh my gosh, you know, and that was like 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I put it on hold, and here we are at the end of summer, and I still don't have it. And I'm checking my email every day, and you know, no email from the library, and it's like, okay, because I was gonna read a book first, because the book is a lot better. The book is always better, but people are really ticked off at the season 3 Penelope and Colin season, because Penelope and Colin didn't get like enough screen time, which I would be ticked too, because this was their book, and this should have been their series, like their season, right? And there are too many other side characters, so it's just too much going on. And that's what happens, you know, and that's why people get mad, and yeah. There goes my cookie. So sad, you know. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch it. I might wait till the boys go to school. We'll see. But which is coming up, which is sneaking up on us, crazy. Summer wet poof. But yeah, because like I'm still waiting for that book, and it's like, oh, okay. So I won't order Jill's book. Not order it, but put it on hold until I get that book. And kind of, well, maybe I should order it, because if I order it, maybe the Bridgerton book will come in. Like, yeah, I know, but I mean, the book is always better, and I'll probably, either way, I'll still be ticked either way if I read the book first, or if I watched the TV series first and read the book. Either way, I'm probably going to be ticked, right? So yeah, but yeah, like, her wedding was absolutely beautiful, but like, people were asking, where's Jill? I don't know, she wasn't in any pictures, but like, we don't know that. Maybe because like, she doesn't put her kids on camera, so, which is great, you know, she doesn't put them on her socials, which is awesome. I love that. She keeps her privacy private, which everybody should, but not everybody does, especially the big influencers, you know. And every time I see like a big influencer and their kid, swipe. When their kid is in like every video or like every picture, you know, it's like, you don't swipe. Keep your kid's life private. They deserve that. Because you don't know who's watching your videos. You know, they're going all over the world. You know, you don't know who's watching them. Keep them safe. I learned a lot. Yeah, I know. And I've learned a lot through TikTok. Yeah, so, you know, she could have been there, but in the background, in the back, you know, just didn't want to be on camera, but everybody was surprised because they just got engaged and they got married on a Thursday. So, and good for them. They should have the wedding they want, you know. And they actually had a wedding cake. A wedding cake. I think that's the first cake a Doug had at their wedding, because everybody else would have like ice cream or like cupcakes, maybe I don't know, something like that, but never a traditional wedding cake. You know, it was always like, okay, a quick to serve dessert, right? Never that fancy. Yeah, and it was a beautiful cake. It was. Yeah. It was beautiful. That's why I loved it. It looked like she had control of the wedding. And that's how it should be. Yeah. Well, she's going to be far. I'm not sure how far, but she's not going to be near her parents. Yeah, which is good. Get away from them. Get away from them. I mean, come on. She raised those kids. You know, Michelle, she did diddly squat. You know, all she did was pop them out, and she fed them until they could eat solid foods, and then she passed them off. You know, like, Homer Simpson could do better parenting than that. You know, like, I know, and Homer Simpson's pretty bad, but, you know, I don't know why I said Homer Simpson. That's the first thing that popped in my head. But it's just like, you know, he could do a better job. Yeah, you know. I know, she just passes it like a baton in the relay race. Okay, your turn, you know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and she did. She raised them, and she did a lot for that family. She said Jane of all trades, a Jana of all trades. She can do a lot. She's very talented. So good for her. Happy for her. And she looked really happy. And yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. But yeah, everybody was surprised. It was a Thursday. Because I just saw the engagement pictures and then here she isn't married. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah. Keep everyone on toes, keep everyone guessing, and then bam, on a Thursday, get married. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What else? Oh, in our town, in Navy Yard, I think this was last week, we have a statue of the War of 1812. Okay, I think it's 3 guys, right? It's a cannon, yeah. And it's like the captain, and he's like yelling, right? And the 2 guys are at the cannon, right? And there's like these cannonballs, okay? I'm not sure how many, but there's probably like around maybe 5 or so. And it has a gate around it, and it's really a nice addition to the Navy Yard and to our town. And it's been there for quite a few years. I'm not sure how many years, but it's been there for quite a few years. And last week, some dingaling, yes, a dingaling, decided to break in. I'm not sure how. Maybe he picked a lock or, I don't know, climbed over somehow. And stole the cannonballs. And they're small, but they're still heavy. Like, they're cannonballs. And he threw them in the river. Tossed them in the river. You know, nobody knows who did it. And they did get, as far as I know, they did get 1 out, and I think at least 2 were tossed in there. I'm not sure if any more were tossed in there, but at least 2, because 1 they did get out with a magnet fishing hook, and the other one they were still trying to get. And it's like, what is wrong with people these days? You know, what makes you think that is a good idea to do? Like, yeah, I hope they do find him, but unfortunately, there's no cameras in that area. Maybe now there should be, you know, just pointed at the statue, like, you know, and this is why we can't have nice things. This is why, you know, because of idiots. Woo! Blow away. Cookie. Yeah. Yummy. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we can't have nice things. I don't understand. What's the point of that? Like, was it a dare? You know, does somebody triple dog dare you? You know, like, it's just ridiculous. And we'll be getting a beaver tail restaurant, or like, you know, place. I think like not too far from the popcorn. I think that's in the same downtown popcorn store is a bookstore. So that is exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. I've never had a beaver tail, never. I was close to having one. It was a food truck, and by the time we got there, they were all gone because we don't have beaver tails around here. You know, we don't, and that's why I never had one. And I was like, I want a beaver tail. It's just a fancy pastry that looks like a beaver tail, you know. So it's like, just, yeah. So excited for that. So that's a nice addition to Amherstburg. Yep, sign me up. And it'll probably be big enough. We probably could share one. Yeah, split one up. Yeah. We'll see. Might not want to. Yeah. So yeah. And that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, because it should be opening soon, because they showed the front of the store. So, and when they do that, when they show you and it says coming soon in the window, you know that's probably like a month away. Yeah. Oh, our Reno will be finishing up. Well, he's gonna be here in a couple of weeks. He stopped by on the weekend, so that'd be great. He's had a rough 2024 too. We've had a rough 2020. Did I say 2022? Okay, I'm going back into time. No. I'm going back into time, I'm not going back to 2022. Oh my gosh. 2024, he's had a rough 2024, so we've had a rough 2024. It's just been a crazy year, a lot going on. There's just a lot I haven't mentioned because of some stuff you keep private and you don't want the whole world knowing, but you know, let's just say life is throwing punches and we just punch back harder and you know, we get through it. But yeah, it's been a crazy year, and he's had a crazy year, so yeah, so when the boys go back to school, he'll be back and finish everything up. And I was right, he said it would take about a day and a half on the trim, and I think that's what I guessed, and about a day and a half too. I take 2 days on the trim. I was right on that. So yeah, it's not going to take too much longer, and then I can get busy, you know, because I took a few days off from filming, like almost like I think around a week, and that was really nice. Because we had Henry's birthday and I was just busy with that stuff, and it was just nice to take a break from filming. I don't film like every day, but it's still, you know, it's still a lot of work. It doesn't matter how many times a day, not day, I don't know how many times a day, oh my gosh, how many times a week, coffee, kick in, you film, it's still a lot of work because it's like, there's a lot to remember. It's like, okay, did I, you know, take all the pictures that I needed for like my thumbnail for my socials, you know, for like Instagram and that, and you know, it's just a lot to remember, and it's like, it's nice not to do any of that for a few days, and it was nice, it was a nice break, but I'm back, as you can tell, because I baked cookies and I'm having a coffee chat with you guys, but it was just nice, and I figured because we didn't have a lot going on, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to take a few days off and relax, take it easy, you know, we don't always have to be busy, you know, it's nice to take it easy, and then I'll get busy again because it's back to school and Katie's birthday, but it's just a nice little, you know, break, and yeah, and then I will get busy again because I'll have to organize everything upstairs once everything is done, and yeah, do those videos, and there's another video I have to work on, so yeah, now it's time. So yeah, so he'll be back, yeah, when the boys go back to school, and yeah, we'll get it done. It's just, you know, it's taking long, it's taking longer than usual because, you know, poop happens, and life happens, and you don't have any control over certain things. My name's not God, you know, so no, so yeah, it's just, yeah, you know it's gonna get done, and even though there were times I was really frustrated, yeah, because we have like only so much space, and having upstairs, you know, completely closed off. Like now we can go up there, right now we can go up there because it's painted and the floors are down, and the bunk bed is up there. But it's just like before when you couldn't like go and escape and get away from the kids, you know, and it's like just for a few minutes, because that's where I would go. Upstairs was my oasis, you know, that was my little getaway. You know, they would be downstairs doing whatever, and it's like, okay, I'm not needed, I'm going to go upstairs and just, you know, chill out, relax, and, you know, and I couldn't really do that, you know. No, so I'm excited for it to get done, and excited not to have like a pile in the mudroom and like by the table, you know, all our stuff, and I have stuff in my mom and dad's, and I forget what's down there, what's over there, I know, it's gonna be a Christmas morning for me, you know. I know. I'll be like Jack Skeleton. What's this? You know. I know. So I'm not gonna remember every single thing. Oh my gosh. I know. But I'm happy to like close that chapter of the book, you know, and lock it up, you know, and toss it. We're not going to revisit this again. I'm not going to do any more renos for a very long time. So yeah. We're good. Yeah. It will be worth it, and at the end, you know, it will be really well worth it. And there is stuff I'm going to have to shop for, maybe even thrift for. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure. It depends what the thrift stores have for me when I go. If I find what I'm looking for, if I don't find it like right away, then I'll probably buy brand new. check out Marshalls or HomeSense. Yeah, because I'm going to need hampers. Yeah, I want hampers upstairs. Not that it would matter, you know, to close because I want one in our room and I want one in the boys' room. But like, not that it wouldn't matter because they probably wouldn't toss the clothes in there. No, they would probably be like, right by the, on the floor by the basket. And it's like, yeah, close, but not close enough, yeah. But still, just to make it easier to take the dirty clothes. Because like, we have like hampers by the kitchen counter, which is fine, but I think I'd rather have them upstairs. That's garbage. Yes. Oh, no, wait, no, it's not garbage. Oh, wait, no, today's Monday. Oh, it's the leaf pickup. Okay, I'm okay. Not really, but it's okay. What day is it? I don't know. I thought it was garbage day, but it's not. It's garbage day for some people, but not for our area. Oh my gosh, it's a leaf pickup. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'll just drink more coffee. Oh, I know. At least I didn't spill it, you know. Yeah, I know, and that's another thing I want to thrift for, because you're like wondering, why didn't you grab it by the handle? Because I grabbed it like this, okay? And the reason why I grabbed it like that was because I was in the rocking chair, and another thing we have to look for is the folding wooden tables. We had one, our last one, and it broke. Yeah. I know, and we found that, I think we found that one at Valley Village, and it was a good one. But yeah, when you have kids, things just break, okay? And this is why you buy secondhand. So, but I do want to look for those, but for where I sit in that rocking chair, I want like a nice secondhand table. And I was thinking, maybe, I'm not sure, but I've been on certain TikTok of people doing a mosaic, you know, and maybe price out at Michael's how much the mosaic pieces cost, and I can like do a little pattern on the table, and then you grout it, and it's like, yeah, that might be like a future Stephanie project, but you know, we'll see. I don't know, you know, it depends if I find a nice decent table, you know, that isn't like, that's good wood and not like cheap. Good solid wood. And so the reason why is because I had my coffee next to me, but it's on like a pile of, it's on like there's a plastic container that's upside down, and there's a couple of books on that. Okay, so it's very hard to like kind of reach for the handle, so that's why I grabbed it like this, and I usually have a good grip, but not that morning, and it just like slipped, and I was like scrolling on TikTok, of course, because that's what I do when I have my first cup, and I'm like, grabbing it, and here, my phone's over here, I didn't get any on my phone, thank goodness, and I'm like, and then it's like right here, and that's when it slipped, and it just happened so fast, I didn't even have a chance to like, just like drop my phone on my lap and like grab it, and it spilled everywhere. And it was like, I was soaking wet, and it wasn't a really pretty situation to be in, but I mean, we've all spilled our coffee, but usually it's just like a little bit of a spill, not like, half the mug, but that's why. So if I had it on a table that was level with the rocking chair, I could have grabbed the handle, but we need to look for one. Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking, to do that. And then next I want to start, when that's all done, I want to start looking for like different unique pieces for our home to like decorate, because I never really got to like make our home like, decorating wise. It is a little bit, but I want to add to it, and I want to look at thrifting stores. We'll go thrift shopping for stuff and just buy everything at thrift stores, not buy everything brand new, maybe something, it just depends, what I find, but yeah, I want to make it, unique and fun, and that says us, yeah, and it does, I have a New Kids on the Block Backstreet Boys poster, that says me, and we have like a Stitch, big, this guy, Funko Pop, you know. So yeah, but I want to add like just different fun things, yeah. So we will see, because I do have some more wall space, so yeah, so we'll see. And I'm thinking probably when I do get to the Golden Girls puzzle, I don't know how long it's going to take me. I don't think I'm going to start it right away. I want to start the fall one, and that might not be done by the time I decorate for fall. I'm not sure if I am going to decorate for fall. It just depends where I am organizing everything and get everything back to where it belongs, and clean it up. And plus I want to do a really deep clean, like perfect timing, like, my gosh, I don't know if you guys hear that, it's being so loud. A really deep clean in the kitchen. It really needs it, but I just haven't done it because I want to go through my cupboards, and I know I'm going to have like a box of stuff to donate, because I took a glance and I'm like, I haven't used that since I last cleaned the kitchen, went through the cupboards, and that was like a year ago, and I haven't used that, you know, so I'm going to have quite a bit probably, because I think about a year ago I went through it and I had like a box then, and I'll probably have a box now, because it's just stuff where it's like, okay, I know certain things I thought, okay, I'll keep this for now. If I don't use it by the time I go through these cupboards again, I'll get rid of it, and that's what I'm going to do. There's a couple things I know I'm going to get rid of, and it's just like, you buy it and you think you're going to need it, but then you don't use it, and by buy it, I mean I got it for store yard sale, so I bought it for cheap, and I thought I was going to use it, but I never did, so yeah, so to the thrift store it goes, and I can, like, you know, buy more stuff. No. Yeah, but I only have, because I do have a couple bags for Valley Village, but I don't have any room to like put a box of stuff, you know, so that's why I'm waiting on that until my room is cleared out, and then like I can get into the kitchen and I can like really clean it. And I have to find a good degreaser, a cleaner that's good for getting grease up, because the window there that's by the stove, it gets greasy and it's hard for me to clean. And so I need to find a really good cleaner that is good for getting rid of grease. Yeah, because it's by the stove. Yeah, and there's no way, you know, grease is gonna get on there, but it's gonna probably take me a couple of days to do the kitchen and wipe down the cupboards. But yeah, I want to do that, and so that's why I don't know if I will get to puzzle. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll decorate for fall. It just depends. Maybe I might not decorate as much. We'll see. I know I don't need any more decorations. I have enough. I think I went through my stuff last year and got rid of a couple of things. Yeah, I do want to look for a new fall blanket. I have a pumpkin one, but I don't like the backing of it. Yeah, I found that out when I bought it. It's that kind. It's just, I don't know, I just don't like it. I'm really picky with material, and it's kind of, I don't know, I guess it kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like flat smooth, it's like that bumpy kind of batting material, you know. I don't really like that, so yeah, but we'll see. But that's what I want to do with the kitchen, and so hopefully I can start working on a puzzle, the fall one, and then I can like decoupage, you know, which I'll probably have to buy more of, and put it in a frame. And I plan on doing that with the Golden Girls one too, but I probably won't work on that until next year. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because then I have a Christmas one, right? Christmas story one. So yeah, I'll do a fall one, and then the Christmas story one, and then the Golden Girls, because the Golden Girls is 1,000 pieces. We'll save that one for like January, February, when there's something going on, and yeah, we'll save that, because I want to put on the wall. So I do have wall space, and I'm trying to figure out where, what I want on there. If I want pictures, I think I'll have wall space upstairs too. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll have to think about it. Anyways, this coffee chat's gone long enough. I'll see you guys next fun video. Thank you for joining me for coffee and cookies. And cookies at the bottom of the mug. Little surprise. I'll see you guys next fun video. Thank you so much for watching. I really truly appreciate it. I think that's all I want to talk about. If not, you know, I'll remember and hopefully jot it down, but you know what, I probably won't. Alright, ta-ta for now, bye.